All right, and how are you doing? We are looking at a series of 7 Asian export lagers, and so far we've looked at 4, all from Thailand, and today we're going to move out of Thailand and go to Singapore, and we're going to look at this beer, which is called Tiger Asian Lager, and world acclaimed Asian lager, award-winning full-bodied beer, and it's made in Singapore. And this is made by the Asia Pacific Breweries, which is, I guess, owned by Heineken. And it's called the Singapore Brewery, but apparently owned and operated by Heineken. From 1932, which, according to what I've seen, is 1 year earlier than Boon Raud, which makes Singha and the other major beers in Southeast Asia. And they export to 50 different countries, and apparently it's brewed in 11 different countries. I don't know exactly where, except for Singapore, but 11 countries, and exported to 50 different countries. So you can probably find this if you look around in your country. On RateBeer, this one has 2,207 ratings, an average score of 2.24, 4 percentile for all beers on RateBeer, and 20 percentile for its style, which is Pale Lager International Premium. On Untapped, 165,498 ratings, an average score of 2.9 out of 5. And so it's 5% and apparently 18 international bittering units. I have had this before. It's been a few years, so I'm not sure how it will be now. Let's find out. Okay, it's quite clear, like most of these Asian export lagers, very clear, medium gold straw with a finger of kind of frothy head, and carbonation, you can see it rising there. Let's get it through the light. I have a little tiger who's running around my living room right now. Okay. You can see the carbonation, pretty steady, small carb coming up. Aroma. Okay. Some minimal aroma hops. Something mildly fruity like apples. Maybe something like celery. Bit of cardboard. Okay. A very bit light, bit of grassiness. Turns into something sweeter though, right away. Something like some kind of fruit juice. Maybe not apple, not pear. I'm kind of at a loss here. Yeah, so kind of minimal malt sweetness, some hops, very light hops to balance in mid-palate, but basically overall it's kind of lightly sweet, kind of sweet and sour actually. Thin, medium body, just a tiny touch of astringency on the tongue. Let's see what we get here. Some mild bitterness from mid-palate, but almost no, it doesn't stay very long, no tracks at all. It does seem a little under-attenuated. The sweetness dominates, and apparently the yeast, from what I read, is the yeast comes from the Netherlands, and the hops are Zeus, Z-E-U-S hops from the U.S., which I'm not terribly familiar with, but so they do import these ingredients. Yeah, this is on the edge of drinkable, I would say. Yeah, on a very hot day it might go down quite well, but otherwise I think you can probably do better. And once again, this is Tiger from Singapore Brewery, Asia Pacific Breweries, Heineken, 5%, 18 IBU lager. So give it a go and tell me what you think. If you've had Tiger before, tell me what you thought about it, and or if you have another comment about any of the beers we're looking at, please do write in. Okay, subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you on board. We're going to be looking at 2 more Asian export lagers, and then we will happily get off that boat. Okay, take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.